Now, my next guest is considered to be one of Northern Ireland's most important sporting ambassadors.
But Rose's 45th fight, and nobody has beaten him since 1976.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's one of our own. Please welcome Barry McGuigan.
Good to see you, mate. Good to see you.
Look at I phoned my mate earlier on because I met you a couple of hours ago when you came in to see the studio, and I said to my mate, he's got this really firm handshake. He's still got it.
I haven't got it up here, so I've got it down here. I lost the hair, so I try and keep the body in shape. But no, I enjoy working out. A lot of fighters actually, when they retire, they're so sick of dieting their whole career that they just let it go, and you know, they get overweight and out of condition. Many of them do, but I actually...
These people get overweight, can you believe it?
I don't know. It's a sensitive subject. Just like the last one, boy, how difficult was that? Yeah. But still, no, I love to train. I enjoy working out, keeping fit.
How often do you train?
3 times a week, and I do sort of like circuit training, and rather than, I don't run too much, but I run occasionally, so I do hill running, and I row, and I do like circuits and strength work, so I'm into that.
I was going to ask you tonight, right? I was going to spend this interview going through your career, and it's been an incredible career, and you're an incredible ambassador for this place, and that is a given. Just because of what we've just had,
yeah.
I'm wondering in my head, because I know you're a big ambassador of integrated education.
Yeah.
What do you think about it, Barry?
I'm
wondering in my head if we can just spend the next few minutes talking about that, and someone as high profile as you've seen across the water. Yeah. What do you think about how we should move Northern Ireland forward here? Well,
after following, I'm conscious of what you've just heard there, and that's obviously... Oh, look at the state of me there. I'm just... do you
I'll tell you when you lot will be in trouble. See if I'm ever famous enough to be trying that, then you'll be in trouble.
That girl done that in 6 days with me. I believe I was running up and down the country. We had 6 days to get that together. Erin Bogue, she was brilliant. But you know, integrated education is something I've always supported, and I'm aware that people are in the studio tonight and have had members of the family murdered down through the years, and I understand that, and obviously I've got to be careful about what I say, but I've always believed that integrated education is the very essence of a shared future, and I believe that, you know, the difference between integrated education and other type of education is they don't leave the tradition at the door. They take the tradition in to whether it's a bowler hat or a sash, or whether it's a camogie stick or a slitter, they bring it in and celebrate it. And the kids grow up with a better understanding and a better level of sensitivity. And I just think that it's been one of the greatest success stories in Northern Ireland's history, and I sincerely hope that it continues. And I believe, even though we're in an economic crisis, that I believe there should be an integrated alternative. At the moment, there's not. We have to gather support and then go and lobby the government and get it off the ground. It should be there as an alternative, as a free and...
Do you think we're moving fast enough?
I think we're moving as fast as the people will be allowed to move, and I think it's very important that we respect people, and that we start off at the right pace, and that we only move when people are ready to move. And I believe they've moved in leaps and bounds. However, living in England, where it's a multicultural society, and you know, you have blacks and Indians and Muslims and Chinese, and it's a big hodgepodge, and everybody gets on, and I'm sure they look at I know they look at Northern Ireland and think, well, you know, why can't these guys get on? I'm sure they do. However,
it frustrates me, Barry. See when I'm on Radio 5 Live at the weekends, and you know, my heart is embedded in this place, because I just think the people here, they are fantastic, and this is an incredible country, and it just depresses me sometimes when I'm sitting on 5 Live and the story going around the UK is not how brilliant this place is,
Yeah.
but it's another attack, it's another problem.
But we're getting there. We really are getting there, and it's improving in leaps and bounds. And for example, you know, I'm doing this Click Sergeant thing where we're building 2 homes at the 2 city hospitals. And
You are here?
We are. Click Sergeant has a £4 million campaign to build 2 home-from-home facilities where families whose children are suffering from cancer or leukemia and are being treated can stay for free at the hospitals within what we call the slipper walk, which is a short distance, and members of the family, siblings can come and stay with them. So that's the campaign.
And you're an ambassador for that?
And I am the patron, and myself and my wife Sandra are fronting this up, and it's a long, drawn-out process, and it's something that we really believe in.
Ladies and gentlemen, that kind of sums up this man and what they're about. I see, when you're talking about that, right?
Yeah.
And you're using your profile to actually help this country. And I've noticed quite a few people that are carrying the Olympic torch here.
Yeah.
Are you?
No. I'm a little surprised and slightly disappointed by it, but that I wasn't picked to do it. But, you know, every day I meet people who say that my career as a boxer and as an ambassador for peace, if you like, gave them great joy, and that's what matters to me. And
you say you're disappointed.
It's
Why?
slightly disappointed.
Why?
Well, you know, however many people there was, 60, 80 people who went from Belfast to Dublin, you think they could have found one spot for me. That's don't you think?
And you know, tell you what, you're not saying it, but I will. I'll tell you how to put it in context. Let's have a look as to who is one of the people who are carrying the Olympic torch. Jedward.
Yeah. Well, Michael Carruth on the left definitely deserves it, but the 2 boys on the right, I'm not sure. Certainly with hair like that. Maybe I'm just jealous.
So you would have liked to.
It would have been nice. However, it doesn't matter. And as I say, the thing that matters to me is that people tell me every day how much my career meant to them, and that's all that matters to me. And really and truly.
And you don't ask, do you? You expect to be asked by them.
You don't ask. You expect them to ask.
And did they not think a world champion was enough, Barry?
Nah, it doesn't. Listen, it sounds bitter, so I don't want to get into it.
We have a statement. Spokesman for the London Organising Committee of the Olympic Games said the majority of London's 2012 places went to the public nomination programme where communities put forward local heroes. Difficult decisions then had to be made with regard to the small number of invitational places open to us, as we have such amazing sportsmen and women all around the world. I'll just ask you all a question. Is this guy a local hero, and is he an amazing sportsman, ladies and gentlemen? There's the question. Obviously, Jedward are amazing sportsmen.
I have nothing against Jedward. They're good fun. They're good fun.
We overran on the first item, and you will understand why.
Yeah.
So I've got a limited amount of time with you. What's your future hold? What are your dreams and your ambitions, Barry?
Well,
I know you're putting an awful lot into a young fella at the minute.
Young Carl Frampton. What a talent this kid is. He's so amazing. He's such a great kid.
This guy annoys me. I think we can see this guy's physique, actually, somewhere. He really...
Talking about diet and obesity.
Look at that there. Why can't I look like that?
Well, that's 10 weeks of the caveman paleo diet that gets him into that sort of shape. My son...
Listen, I will give you my house. If you can make me look like that in 10 weeks. 10 weeks!
The reality is that's a lifetime of dedication, that young kid, and he's just won the IBF Intercontinental title, which really is a nothing title, but it puts him in the top 10 in the world. He's the Commonwealth champion. He's a great kid to be associated with, and we're coming back to Belfast in September for a big fight, and we really want to bring his big fights back to Belfast. I believe he can be a world champion. It's a very tough division, but he's a great kid and so dedicated and so talented, and I can't wait to help him get there. I manage him, you know, so it's great. It's good to be part of it.
And Barry, he's got a great manager, and thank you so much for coming into the programme.
Ladies
and gentlemen, Barry McGuigan.
Thank you.
Thank you, mate. Very happy?
Thank you.
Right.